Hi, I'm Imani, and I am the character building intern at our neighborhood homework house. I create object lessons for grades K through 5 and for grades 6 through 8 at the Teen Center. I became interested in our neighborhood homework house after signing up for my practicum course at Azusa Pacific University. In that course, we're required to choose an internship where we can go out and practice in the field of psychology. And our homework house was perfect for me because they serve children and their families, and that is my concentration in psychology. And so I began working with our neighborhood homework house, and I began creating object lessons and tutoring and doing some facilitating of those object lessons, and those things have taught me a lot. So first I began tutoring as my first experience with two second grade girls, Marisol and Alexa. And they were struggling with their homework, and I was struggling to help them as well. And once I understood how I could help them, I got on it, and I was able to teach them things in a simple way, and they were excited because it was something that was very difficult for them, and then they learned it, and they were taught in a simple way that was very easy for them to understand. And it was a proud moment for me because I was able to actually help them and really get through to them and teach them something. And they were excited because they knew how to do it, and they could tell other people how to do it in a simple way. It was a very good experience for me, especially at the first time tutoring here. And from that one tutoring experience, Marisol became attached to me, and we bonded a lot over the course of the semester. It's a very good experience to bond with a child. It was very interesting to me that it happened just over an hour and a half. It just made me realize the impact that you can have on a child, and that was a very good learning experience for me. Secondly, my second tutoring experience was at the Teen Center with two 7th grade girls, and I learned something from that. What I learned is that there's a difference in bonding with elementary school students and bonding with high school students or middle school students. And what I learned is that middle school students, it's a slower process bonding with them, but when you do bond with them and they open up to you, it's different, it's deeper. And it's deeper because they're a little older than elementary school students, they tend to have deeper, heavier experiences. And once they're able to open up, you learn so much about them, very significant things that happen in their lives. And because of that, you begin to serve as a mentor more than just a tutor. And that was important to me because I wanted to be more than a tutor. I wanted to be a mentor. I wanted students to confide in me. And that's exactly what I was able to do at the Teen Center, because those students began to trust me, and I became familiar to them. And that was a good experience for me. It was something that I really looked forward to, and I knew it was something that they needed. Thirdly, I facilitated object lessons, my own object lessons, and at the sites at the Teen Center and at the 6th and 9th Street locations. And facilitating my object lessons, that is when I felt the most connected to the students. And I felt the most connected because the students were engaging, they were happy to participate, they were really learning, and it was a connection because they understood what I wanted them to learn, and they understood my objectives, and I understood them and their learning processes. And learning their learning process helped me in the other object lessons because I was able to realize that they need to be engaged, and need to have fun, and needs to be excitement in order for them to learn and for it to actually stick with them, and they can carry it out. And I just love the fact that the character traits are something that they can take out and always implement in their life, no matter how old they get. And it just is a proud moment for me to be able to teach them that, and for it to stick with them, and for them to actually use it beyond our homework house. And lastly, what I've learned the most upon learning many things here at the homework house, what I learned is that what we do as adults, mentors, teachers, parents, any adult figure, is very important to children. We serve as role models and mentors to children, and we need to take pride in that, and we need to do things and demonstrate and exemplify things that are positive, because it is very effective. And I just learned that, and I really really started to get into that once Madi saw attached to me and really bonded with me. I realized that what I do and what I say around her is very important, as well as the other students as well. But when you have someone who looks up to you, it's important to be a great figure, a great role model. And that's one of the most important things I learned here at the Homework House. And that is my Homework House experience.